You tell someone you're gonna take their food away, they ain't too happy. Hey chip bitches, I'm Rob and this is On The Cheap Tip. Now, recently I took a poll on YouTube asking you guys what you want to see from me next. And you guys voted for jogging every day for 7 days body transformation. Well, unfortunately, I have recently hurt my foot. Warning, if you have a foot phobia or just find it plain cringy, please look away now. It hurts really bad. Don't ask me how I did this. It's just part of being old and not paying attention. I literally just stood a weird way and strained my friggin' heel. So that video is going to have to wait until the beginning of the new year. If you want to see that video, make sure that you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you know when that video goes live. So in the end, I had to film a different video because you guys really gravitated towards my 7 water day fast. Water day fast? What the hell did I just say? My 7-day water fast diet, which if you haven't seen that video, I will leave the link right up above. I figure why not show you guys what happened after this water fast, including how I feel now, things I would do differently, and if I kept the weight off. And I made sure to put that at the end of the video so that you have to watch the whole thing. So if you're interested in knowing all of that, please keep on watching. So the first question that I got after I completed my water fast is, how do I feel? Most of you guys who have seen that video know that I did not have the greatest time on this fast. In fact, the second and third day, I thought I was going to meet Jesus.
God, is that you?
And pretty much the whole diet, you just don't feel good. You don't feel like yourself. You have no energy. You're in a bad mood. That was the part that I really didn't enjoy. I don't think anyone would enjoy feeling sick every day. You feel like your body is going through a detox, which I guess is what it is, so. Now, once I broke my fast, I felt pretty much back to normal, like instantly. It was kind of crazy how fast that transition is. I didn't feel dizzy anymore. I wasn't pissed off at people. Most of all, I felt relief. Once I broke the fast, you get addicted to the foods that you first eat. And because I ate healthy food, I just craved like vegetables and chicken broth. I didn't crave any more sugar, and I was definitely addicted to sugar. Sweet things were just way too sweet for me. If anything, I'm really kind of glad that it helped to detox my body of like that addiction, because it's true. We have an addiction to it. Sugar is in everything, especially if you eat processed food. Even if that food doesn't need sugar, it has sugar in it, and it's made like that on purpose so you get addicted to it. And boy, was I addicted. Now, a lot of people said that I ate the wrong thing after I broke my fast, but that's not really true because I did my own research, and there are many different theories of what you should eat afterwards, and everyone has their own opinion on it, which doesn't mean anyone's wrong, but I just went with the best option for me. It was highly recommended that you eat steamed vegetables or vegetables that contain a lot of water and some kind of a soup broth. I watched another video of someone doing it and they broke their fast with watermelon, and I just didn't think that was good for me because that has tons of sugar in it, and I was trying to detox from sugar, so I was trying to get the less of the evil. Another guy said just soup. I just kind of, did what was right for me. I think we got to understand that everyone has different standards of what's right for them. So I felt fine about my decision and I had no problems at all. My stomach felt fine. I went to the bathroom fine. It slowly weaned me back onto food, and eventually I started eating like soups with a little bit of like rice in them or a little chicken, and that's how I slowly just weaned back onto food. Now, when I did this diet, I did not claim to be an expert on the subject, nor was I trying to promote people to do this. But if you are looking to do this, do not follow what I do, because what I do is good for my body and what I felt was good for me at the time, and probably not the best situation for you. Our bodies are all different. Now, of course, being a newbie, there are probably things that I would do a little differently if I did it again, which I would never do it again. This was just not the kind of thing I would like to do again because I felt
terrible.
The first thing I would do is add more electrolytes. A lot of people have told me I needed more electrolytes. I did mention in the video that I added baking soda to my water, sodium as an electrolyte, and also bicarbonate is an electrolyte, I believe. So I was getting a little bit in that way, and that's why I felt a little better after I put the baking soda in my water, and I continue to do that every day. I did research before I did the fast that pink Himalayan sea salt was really good to add to your water once a day. When I went to the supermarket on the first day, I was supposed to get that, but I completely forgot. And then by the end of that day into, you know, almost the fourth day, I didn't leave my house because I just couldn't. I guess I could have like Postmated it or something, right? I am not of that generation, so I don't know anything about that. I don't know how I feel about people handling my groceries. I've seen videos of people like spitting in their food. No thank you. I also found out before I did this fast that apple cider vinegar was good to put into your water once a day. I guess it helps to balance out the pH levels in your body so you're not so acidic. I don't know how that works because it's acid with acid, but I guess that's what it does. But I think it also has other benefits like minerals, vitamins, other nutrients that are gonna help you just kind of get through those days a little bit easier. On the second day when I felt a little faint, I added in a tiny bit of raw honey to my water. I did not record myself saying this because I was really delirious. I mean, I couldn't even tell you what my mind frame was then. But I probably should have added that in an edit, but I didn't think it was that important at the time. But then in retrospect, I realized that was an important fact, so just trying to let you guys know. That was the only day I added something extra into my water. I really do want to say I really appreciate everyone's input in the comment section of that video. You guys help not only me learn, but you help other people learn about the subject if they're interested in knowing. I do believe though everyone has a different way of doing things. I watched videos of people doing this water fast with just water, not adding any supplements, anything else into it. And there are other people who say that you need to add other things in every day. I don't think that either side is wrong. I just think that I kind of researched my own stuff and I figured out what was right for me. And what's right for me may not be right for you. So take it with a grain of salt. I mean, some people got real mad about this fast. You tell someone you're gonna take their food away, they ain't too happy. I understand, I was hangry. After my fast, I actually lost about 11 pounds. I know I said a little over 10 pounds, but it was closer to 11 pounds because it was 10.8. I'm just not very good at math in the moment. I had to kind of think about it for a moment, aka get my calculator. Now the big question that everyone wants to know is, did I gain the weight back? Hell yeah. But I did it purposely. I do want to say this was just an experiment for me and a documentation. I was not looking at this to lose weight. In fact, I actually liked the weight I was. I was 152. I went down to 141.2. And now I'm back to 151. I'm 5'8", so around 150 is the designated weight for my size. 141 was just too thin for me. I mean, I look like a skeleton. The funny part is that I didn't seem to gain a lot of weight back in my problem areas, which was kind of cool, I have to say. That was definite fat loss. By the fourth day, you start to burn fat as a source of energy. Your body has nothing to go on, so that's when it starts to use it. However, because I do have a hurt foot and it is the holidays, I do expect that I'm going to probably gain a couple pounds that I don't want, and then I will take care of that in the new year when I start to do my jogging for a week, body transformation. So make sure that you are looking out for that, because I'm definitely gonna have to do that at that point because food is delicious and I love it. Also, my mom is gonna probably join me, so if you want to see her transition as well as mine, then I think it might be a worth it video, but you should probably subscribe. And maybe check out some of my other social medias. Shameless plug. Anyway, that's my little video. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, make sure that you comment down below, and also make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next video goes live, because you never know when it's gonna come out again. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Whee! Oh god, that hurt my butt. I shouldn't be doing stuff like that. This is on the cheap. Oh god, I got something in my eye. Hence why I have to, because you guys gravitated so nicely, what the f am I saying? One more time. And if I kept the why can't I just say that? Sugar off. There's nowhere to go but down from here. I don't even know where we ended. You guys don't hate me for my failures.